Alright. Here, my OCD is already kicking in. Hold on, let me get my pre-workout. This is actually my third day. I'm publishing on the same day that I document my third day of drawing manga. I've been doing it on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram. And as of right now, as of November 13th, I don't think I've had a single follower. Now, I used to go by my real name, but which is Kobe. I don't really care. It's just pen name. Like the reason why I put Kyoto is because I just feel like nobody knows me. You know what I mean? Like nobody can look me up. I just feel like I can just put out art with nobody knowing my actual name. It's really weird. I don't know why, but I just feel like less. There's just less. I don't know. I don't like. I really don't know why, but yeah. I'm not. It's not like I'm trying to be anonymous or anything. It's my name. You know, rappers have their own names. You know, like that don't go by their actual name. Like Post Malone, that's not his real name. So whatever. That's just how I am, I guess. But anyways, yeah, this is my third day, and probably gonna get any views for now. It'll get maybe next year or now when my name's buzzing. For actually sticking to my word, maybe. But for now, there's no views. And I don't really care. I'm not doing it for views. I used to just always publish. I used to always online journal or video journal. Instead of some people journal a lot of notes. That never really worked for me. I started maybe about 3 years ago, where I started just making videos and just saving on my phone, just going back to it sometimes. Yeah, but anyways, it's a very special day for me because this is my third sketchbook now done. So I'm gonna go a little background again. Not nobody cares right now because I'm on day 3 of this document. So nobody cares right now, but maybe a year from now or so, someone will care out there, because they've seen my progress. So this is a little backstory. I started drawing in January, and it was just I can't find it. I'm not gonna be able to find it right now. Actually, maybe I can while I'm talking to you, but I think it was on my my pad, my tablet. But it was like a 2-year-old drawing. I mean, I literally could not draw anything. It literally looked like, if I were to show you this so I can find it, it would literally look like a 2-year-old drawed it. It was extremely embarrassing, kind of a little discouraging for me going into the new year.
Someone was detected at your front
Going
door.
into the new year, it was just bruh, I think actually that's my Fire Punch manga coming in. I love Tatsuki Fujimoto. He's my favorite manga of all time. My favorite author, he's so good. But anyways, it was like a 2-year-old drawing, and it was so discouraging for me in college, and I was actually putting it out to people. I don't have it on my tablet anymore, unfortunately. But I know I can find a video from it someday, and maybe you can check my Instagram. I probably have it somewhere. But it was awful. It looked like a 2-year-old drawing, and I'm not saying that there's a lot of people discourage themselves so much, but it literally looked like a 2-year-old drawing. I'm not making that up one bit. But yeah. So that's all really I want to say. I'm gonna show you guys my notebook here, but this is a very good day for me because I finished my sketchbook. There was a time where I thought, man, I should give it up. But okay, I took pre-workout, so I'm a little anxious. But so I started in January, then I did a little bit of February. I got so discouraged after my first sketchbook, where I just said, screw it, I'm not gonna draw anymore. And then I went back to it in April, and then I was a little bit consistent through May, consistent through June, and then consistent in July as well. And then I gave it up again because I was discouraged again. I was comparing myself too much. I dropped out of school officially, went to CDL school instead of screwed up. Art's not for me, and here I am back drawing again. So I don't I'm not gonna get discouraged anymore by other people. I'm just gonna tunnel vision on my own goals. I'll do a sketchbook tour some other time. Okay, well, you know what? Hold on. I don't want to make this too long, but I'll show you an example. So like this was me. This is February 12th of this year. You know what I mean? Like this doesn't look too bad, right? Look, it doesn't look good at all. But it looks like, you know, a kid drawing, you know. That's okay. That's okay. And you know, I went through the journey. I went through, you know, those eyes actually don't look too bad. But you know, very inconsistent. I think now we're in all the way in April, you know, and that's this look. You know, I know I had another sketchbook actually during that time, but still, you know, I'm trying to find my shading thing real quick, because might not be in this book, probably not, but anyways, it doesn't really matter. My shading wasn't good at all, and now here I am. This was basically the past month of sketching, finding my way again. And then for some reason, whatever this last week, I started tracking my time. I'll talk about that in a second. I just want to show you kind of recently, nearing the end of this sketchbook. This is my third sketchbook. And like here I am, here's shading right now. You know, practicing shading, and here I am. This is actually the last page on my sketchbook. Practicing composition, doing a little lecture video after my run. I'm gonna get back on that. But the reason why, okay, actually before the video with my conclusion, like I'm starting my horror page. I think it's gonna be like March 10th. It's 128 pages. I did the math. If I do a page every other day, oh shit. If I do a page every other day, that'll get me to about March. Sometime in March is when I'll officially be done with this horror book. Just horror every single day, because that's what I like drawing. My number one advice for anybody getting into art is draw, like, don't get too caught up. Oh my goodness, don't get too caught up in drawing until bro. Don't get too caught up into the technical art. Just draw, like, you definitely have to. There's no way around it. You can't just draw. That's just my opinion. You can, I guess, but it'll just take much longer. But you have to make sure throughout every single day you're giving yourself time to draw what you love, you know. And I think I'm giving myself about an hour a day, and drawing what I love is horror. That's what I literally had so much fun drawing yesterday. Like, and I'm thinking, dude, I need to feel like this every single day. You know what I mean? Not just sometimes. You know, I need to be like that every single day. So that's what I look forward to. I wanted to end this video off by saying that I'm gonna be, my manga is gonna be on the shelf someday. It's gonna be on the shelf. Look, I don't really know. Like, I just kind of, it's not clickbait, but I'm not gonna be sad if my manga actually doesn't get published in 2025. But it's still a goal of mine. But like, I'm not gonna be sad but I know one day my manga is gonna be on the shelves, and that's all I have to say. And if you're watching this and it already happened, then you can do it too. And you gotta be a little delusional too, because I started at 19, almost 20 years old. Just a couple months away from 20. I'm 20 now, but I started, you know, a couple months before I turned 20. And so if I can start late, anybody can start late. And by the way, there's plenty of people who started late. I am not the first one. But it's just, for some reason, it's like a delusion people have is that, oh, it's too late. Like, I remember I was in high school, maybe like 10th or 11th grade, and I thought about it, but I was like, it's too late for me. Like, dude, they're so stupid of me to even think that. Anyways, I messed up my freaking sketchbook. That's all I gotta say. This video was just kind of like just to show you guys where I'm at and where I'm at in life. You know, I gotta wake up at 3 a.m. I mean, I gotta wake up at 2:40 and go right to work. That's just like my schedule, right? And but that's not, it's not permanent. It's gonna be temporary, and there's seasons for everything. And I just want you guys to know that I'm gonna make it through this. I am. It's it's gonna be hard. It really is for me, because these next few months is just gonna be like, whew, working and drawing. Like, there's gonna be zero free time, zero. And one more thing I've been wanting to mention is I've actually been tracking my hours. There's an app, and there's plenty of apps out there that you can track your time, track your art progress, hold yourself accountable. I used to just do it with the timer like on the phone, but which is cool and all, but if you get an app, it can actually like track every single day, so you can see how many hours you've been drawing in a week, through a month. You can compare every single day. I like that so much better because, I mean, yeah, I just like to see where I'm at, and I've actually been breaking it down with like total drawing time, then like lighting, shadow practice. Like, you can just have all these different, timers, and then you can just have like a total drawing one. And that's what I've been doing, and just really holding myself accountable and doing at least 5 hours a day of drawing. That's just what I can do, especially when I'm work. Maybe when I'm on the weekend, maybe I'll bump that up or something to like 8 hours. But yeah, anyways, much love. You gotta work. It doesn't come easy, Consistency is the key for sure. But like, if you want to be like a great mangaka, if you want to be great at anything, like you gotta put the time in. You gotta do more than just an hour a day. You gotta do more than 2 hours a day. You gotta get up there. 5 hours might not even be enough, but you also gotta do what you can handle, but you gotta believe. And like, I've been cutting off the PlayStation. There's a video I watched. I'm gonna enter here. There's a video I watched, and I recommend anyone who plays video games to watch this video. It was like one of those low budget stories. I think that's what the channel is called. It was like the endless video game cycle, right? Where you play a video game, a new video game comes out, and all your friends are playing, right? And then there comes a period where you're like call it like the Black Ops 6 just came out, right? And like everyone's like grinding for dark matter, grinding to become prestige master. And then one day, nobody's online, and here you are, like a level 1000, right? We're prestige master, and none of your friends, all your friends moved on to another video game, and you got so good at this video game for what? You know what I mean? And then it's just like the endless cycle. Then you play a new video game, and like it's just like it's endless. It just never brings joy. It never brings joy. I do believe that it's good to get away sometimes, right? For stress or whatever. Actually can probably be beneficial for your creative process as well, getting inspired. But not every single day, at least for me, where I want to be. Not every day, not every other day, maybe like once a week, But anyways, certainly I'm not going to get caught up in like grinding. I was grinding for a little bit on Black Ops 6, and I was like, wait a second, we got to do what actually matters, what's going to matter in 5 years from now. And I just recommend anybody who has that video game, like, I'm not saying it's bad, but like, if you want to become good at like art, you gotta get your priorities in order, and you gotta understand that, like, when I was playing Fortnite 5 years ago, does that matter at all? When I was playing like video games 5 years ago, that when I was freaking top division in Fortnite, does that matter 5 years from today? Is it gonna matter in Black Ops 6 if you reach top 500 in the world ranked? Is that gonna matter 5 years from now? Does anybody care? No, nobody's gonna care. But if you work art, if I'm getting better at art every single day, 5 years down the line, dude, my manga is gonna be published 100%. My manga is gonna be your local Barnes and Nobles. So that's just my thinking. And yeah, anyways, much love. Kyoto Kitsu is out, and yeah, this is a great day for me because finishing a sketchbook's always good. Then definitely gonna move on to digital, learning a Luminous method of heads, figure drawing as well, and then probably gonna move on to his creative illustration next, which is the composition. He's such a good book. He's such a good author, and I have this other book as well by Figure Drawing Design and Invention by Michael Hampton. It's an okay book. I don't recommend it for like someone beginner, for like absolutely beginner, because it's just a little bit technical, But anyways, much love, and this video is getting too long. But anyways, maybe I might do like an update every month or something. I don't know. We'll see. But bye.